जहां हर तरफ मीटू के चलते माहौल गरमाया हुआ है और इस कैंपेन ने किसी भी जगह को अछूता नहीं छोड़ा है, चाहे वो बॉलीवुड हो या फिर पॉलिटिक्स। हाल ही में हम एक इवेंट पर पहुंचे जहां दीपिका पादुकोण भी पहुंची थी। इसी इवेंट के दौरान दीपिका ने किसी फिल्म के बारे में किया एक बड़ा खुलासा।
Actually, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, great, I have like some time to think about my, moment or like an incident. But to be very honest, other than professionally, and even professionally, it's literally like maybe like one or two things like pay scale. Other than that, I have to say that I've never really experienced it. But maybe now when I think about it, maybe it's the way that I was brought up. It never sort of, I didn't look at it through that lens ever. So maybe there have been instances where I have faced that sort of discrimination of male versus female, girl, boy, but maybe I just didn't register it because that's not the way. I've grown up in a family, there's just me and my sister, we're two girls. And we were never made to feel like we cannot accomplish something because we're girls. I started playing badminton at a very young age. Girls and boys traveled together, we played together, we stayed in dormitories together. We had the same issues of like not having toilets or not having, water to shower. So the issues in that sense have been the same. Again, maybe if I think of it, maybe the prize money that the guys got was a little more than what the girls get. Today in film, there's no lack of opportunity. Sure, in the kind of films that we've made, maybe say a couple of years ago, and the place of a woman in a film versus how those roles have changed today are very different. And of course the pay, which is again something that, I'd like to speak for myself and say that for myself, I think I've been able to bridge that gap in terms of what my male contemporaries are getting versus what I'm getting paid. There was a recent incident where a director offered us a film and said, creatively I liked it. And then it came to sort of talking about the monies, and I said, okay, so this is what I would charge. And it kind of went back and forth where he came back and said, actually, we won't be able to afford this because we have to accommodate the male, So I said, okay, then tata, goodbye, because I know my track record, I know what I'm worth. I know that his films haven't been doing as well as my films have been doing. So it made absolutely no sense. So I was okay to say no to that film based on that one thing because I just thought it was unfair. And I'm ready today to take those steps or measures or decisions for myself because I'm going to be able to sleep peacefully at night. I don't think I'd be able to live with that sort of thought knowing that I've been a part of a film, had the same sort of creative contribution, or bringing the same sort of value to a film but being underpaid. I was not okay with that. So I think some of those instances, but I think broadly, I've never been made to feel less or not being able to achieve something because of being a woman.
इसके बाद उन्होंने अपने महिला होने की वजह से हुए मतभेदों पर भी एक बड़ी बात कह डाली।
Amazing, and I think, look, I think it's nice for us to say women-centric or female-centric at a moment like this when we're talking about female role models. Having said that, when it comes to creativity, we need to look beyond female or male. It's about the film. If the film didn't work, it's okay. It's a different thing that the films that the Khans didn't work. But say there was a film like Andhadhun that was led by Ayushmann. So I think that it really boils down to the script itself. But yes, I see a trend, which is films that, you're right, films that are being led by women are doing much better. Also, we're in a place today where directors are changing roles, and that's unheard of. You have, if you have a script that sort of has a male protagonist, And suddenly directors are like, 1 second, let me just flip that. Let me just make that a female protagonist and then go to so-and-so with the film. So you hear of a film that was offered to a male actor like 2-3 years ago, and it's coming back to you now with a female protagonist, is a huge achievement, you know. But as a creative person, I would not like to make this distinction of like, you know, male-led and female-led and all of that. I would just say that I think great content is what is really working right now. And I think a lot of that has to go to the audience. They're ready for that. I don't think it matters today anymore who is in the movie. It really depends on the kind of story that's being told, you know, how well the director's telling that story. You know, so there's a lot of these factors also, I think, that are playing a very, very important role in, you know, in the success of these films. Sure. You know, it's not, I don't think you can blindly say, okay, so-and-so's in the film, so let's go and watch it. I think 2018 was a clear sort of,
watershed year,
you know, on that, you know. So you have to sort of, right from the promo, the posters, all of that, I think that the audience has that pulse. I think they know instantly from the minute that first trailer goes out, they know at that very moment whether they want to watch that film or not. Of course, there are films that may not be sort of trending right from the start, but then they release on that weekend and there's that word of mouth that sort of, you know, helps elevate the film. But yes, I think gone are the days when you just had like a big star on a film poster and that film worked.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know if you're going to, are you going to kidnap her? Yeah, you're going to kidnap.
आपको बता दें कि ये इवेंट एक किताब के लॉन्च के लिए रखा गया था जिसका नाम है द डॉट विच वेंट फॉर अ वॉक, और इसको शारदा अक्किनेनी, रीमा गुप्ता और लक्ष्मी नाम्बियार ने मिलकर एक साथ लिखा है। इस किताब में 51 सक्सेसफुल महिलाओं के जीवन का सार है, जिनमें दीपिका पादुकोण भी शामिल हैं। वीडियो डेस्क, amarujala.com।